Not the fugitive. The original case was dismissed because he was arrested before committing a crime.
Wait. What was dismissed? What are we doing with this gentleman?
So, you know what? We were here earlier this week, and I was just appointed. There was a lot of jurisdictions involved in this case. So, he is on a fugitive bond out of Virginia, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Oh, I remember now. That's right.
Here's the homework that I've done. So I contacted the sheriff that put out the warrant for his arrest. And so
From North Carolina?
no, Virginia.
So, right. The original warrant's from Virginia.
The original warrant calls a list from Virginia. So I talked to the sheriff. Sheriff saying you don't have any info to talk to, or I can't give you info to talk to the sheriff. I told the sheriff, hey, when's his case setting? Does he have a bond amount? Is it at zero? What's the case number? There's no case. It's not in the system. We don't have anything in the system. That's what we tell you. It's called the detective. Okay, so I called the
It's like a fishing expedition.
yeah. So I called him, hey, what's going on here? What's the case number? Is there a chance to post bond out yet? Is he working? Well, my understanding is it's kind of like a 2B warrant where he's not in the system yet. We want him. So at that point, he needs to touch Virginia. So he was in this situation where he had this fugitive warrant in North Carolina. Right? In North Carolina, they hit him with the case, and they also hit him with fugitive warrant out of Virginia. Now, that case, not the fugitive, the original case was dismissed because he was arrested for committing a crime. So they dismissed that.
Wait. What was dismissed? The North Carolina one?
North Carolina. He had two cases out of North Carolina. One is a charge for felony conspiracy.
Really?
Dismissed because he was arrested before committing a crime here. I don't know how they put a case on him if he didn't commit a crime there.
Well, that's why it was dismissed. I mean, it looks like they wanted to hit him with a conspiracy, but they arrested him prematurely.
I guess so. And so that one was wiped out. So then the only thing left is the fugitive case from Virginia. Okay, so he's got to answer. So he posted a bond out there. And so he's got until he hasn't absconded over there technically because his hearing is not until
August 14th.
August 14th is when he's supposed to show proof. So he hasn't gone to Virginia yet, but he had until August 14th to do so. And so my argument is he hasn't violated anything in Virginia yet. He is not absconding from Virginia. There's no case in Virginia yet. How they had this fugitive warrant, no idea, but I was arguing.
The warrant doesn't go away, Ricardo. Just because you post a bond in North Carolina, that gets you out. But the original warrant from Virginia always remains active, and it will always remain active until you go to Virginia. So if, hypothetically speaking, I were to give you $1 bond now and let you out, you would still have the Virginia warrant. And that warrant will be a balloon or an umbrella over your head, a dark cloud, until you could turn yourself in. The problem is that you got picked up here before going to Virginia. Your first thinking when you got out in North Carolina should have been, you know what? I better go to Virginia before I get busted somehow, some way, somewhere else. But instead, you made the decision to come to Houston.
The courtroom pauses as confusion turns into clarity. A case once feared turns out to be empty, dismissed before it ever truly existed. The arrest came too early. No crime committed. No charge left standing. But one shadow remains. A fugitive warrant from Virginia, unresolved and waiting. Paperwork leads nowhere. Calls uncover nothing. No case number. No bond. Just a warrant floating between jurisdictions. The judge makes it plain. Posting bond doesn't erase the past. It only buys time. Until he steps into Virginia and answers the call, that warrant follows him everywhere. A legal cloud hanging overhead. Freedom, for now, but not relief. Because unresolved justice never disappears. It waits.
That's what you did. And unfortunately, you got busted. Therein lies the rub. So why am I supposed to feel sympathy for that?
Well, because the only argument is he had until the 14th. He did mess up, didn't go directly there. Yeah.
And he did theoretically do something because they filed a conspiracy case on him in North Carolina. It's just that whoever the officer was, premature. So he must case.
Assuming what happened in North Carolina, what's the original charge in Virginia? Is it conspiracy as well?
Robbery, threat, and robbery conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, a robbery case.
One who's to say he hasn't even presented himself. They want him to go turn himself in. Once he presents himself, he will. What's to say they're not going to dismiss it like they did over there? I mean, he's got the opportunity to go and handle it.
How much was the bond that he posted in North Carolina? I know. Amy. Hashem. How much was the bond that he posted in North Carolina? I would be interested. And does North Carolina know that we picked them up? Have they revoked that bond? Or are they going to?
No, I mean, it's part of our you have to go report to the issue. Then a call upon the officer, right? Or whatever it was, we'll stop the call car to run the warrant. So, now I'm not saying will say it wasn't that kind of thought it was. No instruction on all the strategy. I don't want So, Judge, as far as North Carolina is concerned, I got in contact with PD, handled or was responsible for his case out there, Mr. Smith Bullard. Now, he let me know what happened out there. He's got until the 14th to put himself in. I let him know that he's currently in custody here, and if he doesn't get out, he's likely not going to be over there.
The judge doesn't mince words. The mistake wasn't the deadline. It was the decision. Instead of going straight to Virginia, he chose another path, and that choice put him back in cuffs. Lawyers argue timelines and technicalities, insisting he still had time, that nothing was officially violated. But the pattern is hard to ignore. Multiple states. Similar accusations. Warrants that disappear, not because innocence is proven, but because cases fall apart. The court weighs hope against history. A bond could mean resolution or another run. Sympathy fades when responsibility keeps getting postponed. The lesson is clear. Deadlines don't erase judgment. And running from unfinished business only guarantees it will catch up again.
So he understands that nothing has touched North Carolina based on his arrest here yet because he had until the 14th to resolve. Again, 20-year-old should have just gone directly to Virginia, but on playing the devil's advocate and advocating for my client, he had until the 14th. Okay?
If history is any indication, we give him a bond. Where's he going to go now?
Well, hopefully he goes directly
Mexico?
to Virginia. No, hopefully he goes directly to Virginia, and we're not here in this position anymore. He goes to Virginia, touches there, and handles his business, because this is the second time he's been picked up on this Virginia issue.
You know what they say about assumptions, right? What should I do, Mr. Robinson?
He hasn't messed up in your court. Technically, he hasn't messed up in North Carolina yet.
Position. Amy?
Judge would be asking for no bond. He has also been arrested in California, not on fugitive warrants for burglary that years he determined.
Really?
Yes, sir.
When was it?
In 2023.
And what's up with that?
Well, Jay called California. They said that they dismissed it because of the night.
Identity?
So, if I may, all I heard was that it was rejected, or there's no case over there to North Carolina. Dismissed before a crime was committed. Second time. Say this is going to happen in Virginia as well.
You can confirm, Judge. It was December of 2018.
They don't want me to set him a bond.
But you know,
Skittles.
he hasn't messed up, Judge. He hasn't messed up. They're throwing California out there dismissed.
Mess up was coming to Houston.
Yeah, I get it. He should have gone directly, but now he knows.
How do I know where are you going to go now, Mr. Robinson?
Virginia, sir.
Sure. You told that to them in North Carolina.
No, sir. They just said I had to report to court on the 14th. I didn't know I had to go there.
He keeps throwing that out at me. 814. That was in his mind.
I thought I had to go to court 814. I didn't know I had to report directly to Virginia. I would have went. My mother knows I would have went. She would have made sure I went.
Spoken with the mother. The mother's concerned about the bond as well. Everybody understands what's in
Mom knows about this.
He knows about this. Yes. That's how I got. Mom's here in town, but I've been talking with her over this. She's the one that's on the hook for the bond in North Carolina, so he needs to go to Virginia.
Mom's
The
phone.
judge zeroes in on the same hard question everyone keeps dancing around. How many chances does it might get dismissed again by you? Yes, North Carolina dismissed the conspiracy before a crime was committed. Yes, California went nowhere. And yes, technically, Virginia could collapse the same way. But courts don't run on maybes, they run on patterns and choices. The moment he bonded out, the smart move was straight to Virginia, not Houston. The 8/14's deadline lived only in his head, not in common sense. Now the judge isn't just judging the defendant, he's judging risk. 3 states, multiple bonds, a mother already $20,000 on the hook, and promises that sound familiar. Calling mom isn't theatrics, it's accountability. Because if a bond is set, she's the one who bleeds if he runs. And that's the real issue here, not whether past cases were dismissed, but whether this court is about to bankroll the next mistake.
Remember, I'm gonna call her.
Call her.
Damn right, I'm gonna call her. I want her to know. Because if I give a bond, I want her to know this. You know.
You know her numbers?
832.
Just to be clear, there is no warrant out of North Carolina. Yes.
Money's already down.
Yeah.
Here.
That's an opportunity for him to make it right. I'm fighting for the
I
opportunity.
want to talk to mom.
Let me see what I talk to her. Yeah, that's the number.
And what's her name?
Peter Robinson.
Hello?
Is this Miss Davita? Hi, my name is David Fleischer. I'm a judge here in Harris County. And you have a Traynald Robinson Ramirez.
That's correct.
Who is that?
He's my son.
You know, I've got him in front of me now. I've got his defense lawyer with me right now. I've also got the state of Texas, the prosecutors with me. And what we're doing is we're debating whether to give him a bond because he's wanted out of Virginia for, what is it?
Robbery threat and robbery threat.
So for a couple robbery cases.
Okay.
And were you the one that posted the bond in the North Carolina case?
Yes, I was.
How much?
Virginia.
How much was the bond in North Carolina?
20,000.
Do you realize what happens if he takes off?
That's why I've been trying to get him out of there because he has to be in court on the 2nd.
On the 2nd?
Yes, sir.
We've been hearing here that he's got to be in the court on the 14th.
He is due in court on the 2nd of this month.
Oh, Lord.
Tomorrow. I've been telling his attorney, well, I told his attorney when he called me that yesterday, 14th for Virginia.
No. We're talking about Virginia. When is he due back in? Or no. So North Carolina has given him until the 14th to turn himself in. Am I?
Out in North Carolina so he can come back and support the judge on the 2nd. And I have that paperwork for the judge that he has to appear in court on the 2nd of August.
14.
Tomorrow.
What paperwork do you have, man?
His release paper.
It was at first. It was at first.
Yeah. I mean,
I did bring the paperwork down there to the 700 San Jacinto.
You don't know they dropped it yet.
Showed them everything that I did have. They did see that he had to appear in court. That's how I ended up they gave me the attorney name that was handling his case at the time. And I've just been trying to reach out to someone so he can be seen in court for tomorrow.
okay.
So a couple things. There is no court date in Virginia. I mean, supposedly something happened out there where the mother told me they contacted somebody in Virginia. There was a court date.
There is major confusion about the court dates and jurisdictions in this case. North Carolina gave him until August 14th to turn himself in regarding the Virginia fugitive matter, but his mother insists he also has a separate North Carolina court appearance on August 2nd, which is tomorrow, and she claims to have paperwork proving it. The judge and attorneys, however, cannot find any confirmed Virginia court date in the system, only an active Virginia warrant that requires him to physically surrender there. Because he is currently in Harris County custody, he cannot appear anywhere unless bond is set. The judge's concern is practical and financial. The mother already posted a $20,000 bond in North Carolina, and if the defendant fails to appear anywhere, that money is lost. Even if bond is granted now, the only realistic option would be to immediately drive him to Virginia, since flying would result in arrest due to the active warrant. The court is trying to verify paperwork before making a bond decision, because without clear proof of a valid court date, releasing him risks another failure to appear and further legal consequences.
You dropped it. And so I wanted that info so I could contact that person and make it happen again. Here, we don't have that from the mother. So that's why I talked to the detective. He had the court date to turn himself in. What's his bond amount? Because he had zero bond. It's like a 2B warrant out there. I have the number to the sheriff. Call the sheriff too. And you can confirm what he told me yesterday.
Maybe we should get a hold of that paperwork before we do anything. Oh, that's right. They do that a lot of times too. You know, they do sometimes where Day and I have seen that they will have an additional date for you to be there by.
We're talking about Virginia?
Virginia, yeah.
I was with the district clerk for like an hour looking up all his identifiers, threw up all his identifiers, everything.
That says that he has to appear in the courthouse for Chesterfield, Virginia, 714.4.
How are you planning on, are you going to take him down there?
I was, but they would. I mean, that's why I've been trying to get him released from Harris County, but they won't release him.
I mean, that's what we're deciding on right now, man. Because
Yes.
I'm the judge and I'm the one that's going to set the bond if we set a bond. And the only thing I'm concerned is having some kind of assurance that he's going to get down there. Because the problem is that you've already ponied up $20,000 from North Carolina, right? If he doesn't show up, they're going to revoke that bond. You lose all that money.
That's why I've been trying to get someone to let them know that y'all holding him. And they said, when I went down there, they said that he signed away from City Harris.
How are you going to be able to get him down there?
It was going to be by airplane, but...
Don't do that. No. He's got a warrant out for his arrest. You try to get him on an airplane, they're going to arrest him. You're going to have to drive him down there.
No way you can drive. I mean, he won't be out of custody until tomorrow. He'll miss the court date.
If we set him a bond now, he could, potentially be released within the next 6 hours. You could drive all night and get him down there. So it is possible. You're just gonna, a lot of things have to work and play, and you're gonna have to immediately drive him down there, though.
Well,
What?
you were in for 21 some odd hours, they feel she drives it out for some gas. You buy that time for
I don't gotta.
If we may, I don't think she's correct in saying August 2nd. He's got until the 14th. There's no pay.
He has to the 14th in North Carolina.
Show anything from Virginia saying he needs to go over there. I asked you this.
Hey, ma'am,
Can
let's do this. Can you send Ricardo, the defense lawyer, a copy of the paperwork that you have saying the August 2nd date? Whatever you have saying August 2nd, can you send a copy of that to Ricardo? I'll give you his phone number. Take a picture of it, send and text it to him so we can take a look at it.